This is The Process Shot. I'm Michael. I'm hopefully alone here. And I'm reviewing The Thing from Another World. From Christian Nyby and released back in 1951. It's a science fiction horror film that follows a team of Air Force soldiers who are sent to an Arctic laboratory after reports of a strange object, seemingly of non-natural origins, crash lands close to the site. Upon investigation, it turns out to be a UFO. It's accidentally destroyed, but its pilot, who was ejected from the crash, is taken back to the lab encased in a block of ice. When the ice melts and the alien escapes, a battle breaks out not only between the men and the Thing, but the Air Force captain and the laboratory's lead scientist, who believes the Thing to be a being of superior intelligence capable of leading humanity to new heights of evolution. The plotting of the film is pretty slow, dedicating more time to building things up over showing things off. In fact, for a horror film, there aren't even many scares to be had, at least on screen. There's a layer of tension and fear because of this, mostly because it's made an uncertainty just where the monster is as the film progresses. Then again, they do make sure to inform you when it's coming close, so maybe that's a moot point. In any case, there is a good attempt at creating that atmosphere, though it isn't consistent. The characters of the film are pretty one-dimensional and flat, with more focus on creating personalities or archetypes instead of well-rounded characters. It's actually not a bad idea, since it allows basic ideas to clash, specifically the desire to kill the Thing after it escapes versus a desire to contact and communicate with it. But other than this, there isn't much development to be had other than a basic romance between the captain and the scientist's secretary. I will say that I do like the denseness of the dialogue, which tends to overlap, but does so to keep things moving along rather than dwell on a scene or a conversation. As for the movie's monster, the titular Thing, it's not very impressive. It's just a really tall guy covered in makeup who growls a lot, and yet it's still believable, likely because of how much the other acting talent sell their own belief in the horror before them. The other effects of the film are more realistic, though not entirely. It's all just a part of the strange charm that the movie exudes, trying to achieve something that it can never reach. The Thing from Another World is pure B-movie material, and I love it. That doesn't immediately make it great, of course, but it's still a fun ride. It's the kind of movie that you can lose yourself in watching and not have to worry about what might happen next or if the characters will succeed or fail in their endeavors. Simply put, it's a movie you can put on when you want something more serious than a comedy, but more silly than a drama. The Thing from Another World. Christian Nyby, 1951. 3.5 stars. I recommend giving it a try. That's the end of this review. You know how it works. Like, comment, sub, bell. If they keep showing movies like this, then I may want to stick around for a while after all.